Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Curiosity. It is yours truly, Lauren Deliri, and happy March. It is the third month of the year. It's time for St. Patrick's Day. It's time for flowers to bloom. It's time for birds to be born, almost. And yeah, I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling alive. I'm wearing green in honor of March. And if you clicked on today's episode, you already know that we're talking about St. Patrick's Day today. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I love a theme. I don't know what it is about themes, themed parties, themed events, themed months, themed weeks, themed days, just themes. I love a theme. I think I like that there's a little bit of a rule, but then you get to make up how you interpret the rule and how you play out the rule. So we're going to talk all about those things. Now, I do think I got this honestly. My mom is the queen of themed things. Okay, so last year we went home for St. Patrick's Day, not for St. Patrick's Day, but during that time, it happened to be St. Patrick's Day over the time that we were spending in North Carolina with my family. And my mother, of course, threw a St. Patrick's Day themed night and just themed time that we were there. She decorated the house. Our rooms were decorated. She put together 7 or 8 games to play on St. Patrick's Day. One was Russian roulette with whiskey and apple juice or something. It was so fun. I'm going to be honest, my parents can go harder harder in the sense of they have so much energy. They can stay up till later than I can, let's just say that. And they travel a bunch. They're just truly an inspiration. But I get it, honestly, from my mom that I love a theme. She was always throwing the Christmas parties and Valentine's. I remember it was really fun and sweet. And it's something we bond over now today that I got that from her. I just freaking love a theme. I threw a Galentine's party primarily because I wanted to theme up my house. And so I did just that. And so I was like, let's throw some girls in here and call it a party. And so I did. And now we're in March. So happy first Monday of March. I hope it's going great so far. Maybe you had some green eggs and ham. And if not, I'm here to inspire you to embrace all things green and St. Patty's and just kind of go down that path. So let's go into what St. Patrick's Day is actually celebrating and what it's about. Because as much as I love a theme, we got to know we can't be appropriating holidays. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. All right. So who was St. Patrick? St. Patrick was born in Roman Britain in the late 4th century, was kidnapped, and brought to Ireland as a slave. Crazy. After escaping, he returned to Ireland as a missionary to convert the pagan population to Christianity. Now, if you're new here, we don't necessarily celebrate the spread of Christianity or religion really as a whole. We're not huge stans here, as in me, but hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Okay, so that's just the truth of St. Patrick's Day, of who he was. So he was kidnapped as a slave in Ireland, got away, came back, and was like, you know what? These people need help. They need some love. So yeah, he spread Christianity there. Okay. Now, St. Patrick's Day marks the traditional death date of St. Patrick, which is interesting. We're celebrating somebody's death, not his birthday, but his death, okay? Which is believed to be around March 17th, 461 AD. Long time ago. So over time, this day evolved into a religious feast day. And now St. Patrick's Day, it transformed into a cultural celebration of Irish identity, especially in the 17th century. So Irish immigrants, particularly in the United States, began observing the day with parades, feasts, and wearing green, symbolizing Ireland's lush landscapes. So I think it's more about celebrating Ireland than even it is St. Pat. You know what I mean? So today, St. Patrick's Day is widely celebrated around the world, not only by people of Irish descent, but also by communities of various backgrounds. Cities hold parades, people wear green attire, and festivities often include Irish music, dancing, and traditional foods. The shamrock is associated with St. Patrick, as he is said to have used it to explain the concept of the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit during his teachings, which is interesting because obviously we think of like a 4-leaf clover and that's 4. So the color green, prevalent in celebrations, is also linked to Ireland's nickname, the Emerald Isle. So while St. Patrick's Day has religious roots, it has evolved into a secular celebration of Irish culture. Okay, so that's like what I was saying. Many attend church services while others while others engage in more secular festivities, making it a diverse and inclusive celebration. Overall, St. Patrick's Day has grown into a day that not only honors the legacy of a saint, but also serves as a global celebration of Irish culture and identity. Okay, so now we know where it came from. So it does have religious roots. But to this day, you know, we're really just celebrating the fact that there are people here in the States that are from Ireland, and we're just lifting them up and just celebrating the hell out of them, okay? And celebrating green, and just another chance to celebrate. Well, who's gonna argue with that? Okay, so I've kind of really fell in love with this day, this holiday, when I started getting into like more of my ancestry and embracing my ancestors, all of them. Okay, so I'm mixed. Indigenous is what I say. But the other mix of it is white. Now, my white is mostly Scottish, not gonna lie. And I have literally the tiniest bit of Irish blood in me. But in my journey of embracing all my ancestors, not just the indigenous ones, and like trying to hear from them, I wanted to be open to hear from all my ancestors. So I think having a day that's like dedicated to Irish things, I was like, you know what? Let me make this an opportunity to look into Irish celebrations and Irish culture, and it's part of who I am as well. So likely if you're likely Irish, okay? You're likely some part Irish. Kiss me, I'm Irish. And so let's just celebrate together, okay? A little story time. A couple of years ago, how many years ago was this? I think 2018 or 2019. I had just started enjoying a drink or two before that. And so I was like, probably 25 or 26. And I hadn't drank really before that much. And my sister and I wanted to go out. So we're like, you know what? Let's celebrate. At this time, we actually didn't know we were Irish at all. We're just indigenous little bitches. So we're like, let's celebrate our men because we're both with white men. So the likelihood of them being Irish, very high. Now, I do have to tell you, Adam did get his ancestry done, and he's like no Irish. he's like Norwegian Englishman. Okay. So it's okay. We didn't know what we didn't know. So we're like, let's celebrate the boys, right? Let's go hard. And for some reason that made us more excited and willing to just go hard because we're like, this is for you, because they have been really sweet and supportive of like our ancestry and our, you know, our blood, our DNA, and our cultures and things like that. So we're like, let's celebrate you guys. So we went really hard. We went bar hopping. It was time that she lived in like the Gulch area. So we went like bar hopping, and this is at the beginning of us drinking. So like we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. So we mixed like everything. I mean, we had so many different alcohols, which if you aren't accustomed to drinking, let me just tell you, do not mix your alcohols. It was a fun night, but it was actually a short night because we got schwasty really fast. And I just remember we ended at this like rooftop, and man, I don't even know what we ended up getting. I know the night started with a martini. Other than that, I don't know what we ended up getting. But I remember like running back to her apartment. I think it was like starting to rain. We like were running back. I think I took off my shoes. Honestly, we had drank a lot, so I don't fully remember how the night ended, except for being back in her apartment and waking up the next morning. Actually, it wasn't her apartment, it was her boyfriend's apartment, but I digress. She was like there a lot. And I remember waking up on his couch, like without my pants. I had underwear on. Like that was fine. But I remember waking up being like, where are my pants? Like, how did I take my pants off? And at some point, Brooke and I both were like throwing up in trash cans. And I don't remember if that was the night before or the morning of. I just remember it being such a fun bonding experience because it was the first time that she and I had ever gone drinking together. And I think that's also why we went hard. It's just like, it was such a bonding time. Now, I definitely do not drink like that anymore and haven't in a long time, but it was a great experience. And that was the first St. Patrick's Day that I was like, this is really fun to like get dressed up and like just go hard for something. I was going to say like for no good reason, but like also for no good reason, you know? I kind of like to think of months in themes. It helps me like celebrate the time in a very present way. So anytime a new month rolls around, you know, I kind of think of what's the holiday that month and how can I incorporate that holiday into little ways around like the house or how I dress or what I eat. And it's just fun. It's honestly just fun for me to theme things. I don't know if that's because I'm neurospicy or what. I'm just this way. So I thought I'd give you guys some of my tips. If you're like looking for ways to incorporate like a holiday, St. Patrick's Day, into your like month, here's what I am gonna do and have done and will be doing. So locate your green things around the house and like pull them all out, put them all together, and then figure out where to put them around your house so you're just seeing green all the time. So it's inspiring you. Change out your dishcloth if you have like a green one. Put the green one up, or, you know, add a plant or whatever. Like you've got things around the house. Just like swap them out for a green thing. Also, go through your closet, look for green stuff, like wear them throughout the month, like get inspired to put together different outfits because you want to wear something and you choose a green accessory or a green shirt or whatever. It just makes it it's like a fun challenge to see how you can incorporate green. So, of course, I will be celebrating on St. Patrick's Day. I think it's like just so fun. I'll probably find some sort of event, parade, a restaurant, something super Irish themed and be going to that. It just brings me so much joy to be a part of an event that I feel a sense of belonging because I'm partaking in a color or a theme. But there are other things too that, you know, you can do this month that aid in your wellness, whether it's body, spirit, or mind. And so I thought I'd go through that stuff with you guys so you can incorporate some of these. So let's begin. All right. So we're first going to start with staying hydrated because we all know that that's just a key thing for wellness. So hydrate with greens. Sip on a green tea. I'm sipping on a green pu'er, so it's like fermented green tea. It's by Peak, and I love it. So sip on a green tea, matcha. Blossom has a good matcha. They have been partners in the podcast before, so drinkblossom.co, I believe. Yeah, .co, and use code Curiosity. And yeah, they have amazing matcha. So do that. So sip on green tea, infused water, adding a touch of, St. Patrick's Day green with slices of lime or of cucumber. You guys know, I think you know, that I'm literally obsessed with putting lime in all my drinks, like all my mocktails, even soda water. When I go to work at the radio station, I'm always filling up on soda water with lime. Like, and it slaps. I'm telling you, there's something about it. We're like, on Valentine's, Adam and I went to an Italian restaurant and we started the night with like San Pellegrino, I believe it was. It was a mineral water and a lime, and I put that in my water, and it was like top notch. Like I literally felt so amazing. There's something about mineral water specifically with lime that just hits. Anyway, so yeah, do that. It's a refreshing way to obviously align your hydration habits with a festive spirit. Okay, and so that's the first one. And then the second one is incorporate nutrient-rich green foods like leafy vegetables into your meals. So you nourish your body with the essence of vitality and health. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like getting greens in, like ever since I stopped being vegan, has been actually way harder than I expected. It just has. I used to literally only eat like kale and tempeh and noodles every day. And I think I overdid it. And so I got my 8-year vegan pilgrimage really tired me out with vegetables. Now I need to have them though. So, I was drinking Athletic Greens AG1 for a while. I don't know if I'll like get it, again, but it was good. I felt like it was a good not replacement, but like an addition to my diet because like I said, getting in greens was hard, but yeah, maybe think about getting like a green powder or something if you don't enjoy all the green things. But yeah, get those leafy vegetables, kale, so good for you, and broccoli. Get healthy, girl. Get healthy. Okay. Oh, by the way, these are all within my body category. So the third one in the body category is get outside. So whether it's a nature walk or jog, soak in the fresh air to elevate your mood and connect with the energy of the outdoors and let it invigorate your spirit, right? So when we're going outside, hopefully there's green around you. And that goes with our theme of green, as they factors say, green, green, green. Go outside and enjoy the green that you see. Whether it's grass, whether it's trees, whether it's leaves, whether it's bushes, whatever, man. See green. You need to see green. But get outside, like go for a walk. Do it. That's so good for you. Like 10-minute walk, 20-minute walk. It's so good for your mental health as well to get outside and move your body and watch things go by. Like it makes you feel like a state of movement, of moving forward in your life. And that's been studied and it's true. Look it up. And then the last one I have for body is movement. Okay. So we're going to dance like a leprechaun, bitches. Dance like a leprechaun. There is a lot of compelling evidence about somatic dancing and it being very healing. Moving your body, getting the energy flowing through you and out of you. There are things that get so stuck in us, whether it's emotions or traumas or experiences that we just are holding on to. Our bodies truly keep the score and they remember everything. They remember everything, okay? So even if we're trying to get it out of our mind, our bodies have experienced it. So being able to move your body and dance like a leprechaun, I think is really important. It's something that we don't focus on enough of just like not in some sort of 1, 2, 3 way, like not in some sort of dance routine. Just move your body, like shake your body, shake your arms, shake your booty, twerk, my friend, twerk. Do what feels good to your body. If it's like, oh, you're moving your hips in one way and you're like, oh my God, that actually feels really good. I feel like I'm like loosening something up. Move, like keep going with it. Like if your ankle, like rotating it, that's feeling good, rotate that ankle. Like whatever you feel is like stagnant energy and you start moving something and it starts feeling like crunchy and kind of good, keep doing it. I'm telling you, it's something so healing in it and you'll be in a much better mood. Trust me, I'm 7% Irish. So that was on body. Now on spirit mind, we're going into some like journal introspection time that is green themed. So we're gonna get those notebooks out. Okay, we're going to go inwards here. So if you're taking notes, write down, find your 4-leaf clover. Okay, so identify your unique strengths and talents, much like discovering a rare clover. So embrace what sets you apart and use it to propel your personal growth. So I want you to sit down and I want you to think about and identify, like I said, your unique strengths and talents because you ain't like everybody else. Everybody else is not like you, okay? You are unique. You have your unique strengths. You have your unique passions. You have your unique, the things that you're drawn towards. So I know right now that something just popped into your head. When I was just talking about that, something popped into your head being like, I could do this. Honestly, I could do this a little better than some people. I could do this better than most people. Actually, this is one thing that like I'm kind of proud of, but I don't tell anybody. Write it down. I want you to write it down in your journal or your notes or whatever you do. And I want you to describe in detail what it is. Like, what is the unique thing? Why is it unique to you? How are you so good in it? And I just want you to like fully feel empowered by your uniqueness, your unique passions. If it's something that you're even just interested in and something that you're like, I'm really passionate about this one weird little thing, write it down. Write it down. Why? Why are you interested in it? What draws you to it? What does it make you feel when you think about it? Write it down. Okay. Now, next in our journals, we're going to create your own luck. Again, if you're writing things down, write down, create your own luck. Luck, okay, catch that? Luck of the Irish. Luck is more than a chance. It's intentional action. So create your own luck by setting clear intentions and working towards your goals with dedication and perseverance. So after you found your 4-leaf clover about yourself and your unique strengths and talents and passions, then I want you to create your own luck. Write down some actionable steps for you to embrace more of those strengths or to take the next step for the thing that you're so passionate about. What would be the next thing that you would do if money wasn't a problem, if time wasn't a problem, if you could just wave your magic wand or have a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow and you were given the ability to just chase after that dream or that passion with nothing holding you back, what would be your first step? What would be your second step? What would be your third step? If money and time was not an issue, what would it be? Write it down. And lastly, with the introspection, I'm calling it a green meditation. So green meditation invites you to practice mindfulness in a green space. So outside, get your ass outside, get your ass in the grass for some green meditation, okay? Visualize positive energy flowing through you after you've done this journaling, right? So you've gotten a lot out. Now we have to focus, manifest, and really believe in what we just wrote, right? So get in that green, visualize positive energy flowing through you, bringing balance to your mind and your body and spirit. It's a serene way to honestly connect with the essence of growth and renewal. And being in nature, it's just like, the balance of like the negative ions that you get from grounding and sitting your ass on the grass. There's something so powerful about that. I'm telling you, if you're feeling like your nervous system is out of whack, get your ass on the grass. Get your ass on the grass. Go hug a tree. You will feel better. I'm a tree hugger. I am. But I'm telling you, it helps. Actually, you know what I should do sometime? Because I was thinking, what helps restore my nervous system a lot of the time is putting my feet up the wall and like relaxing, deep belly breaths. Imagine doing that on the grass with your feet up on a tree, barefoot. Oh my God. I'm getting horny for that. I'm like getting really excited. Like I want to do that. Oh, I love when it gets warm. Ugh, I can't wait to do that. So if you guys do that, please send me pictures because I would love that. But yeah, so that's called green meditation. That's what I'm calling it. It's what I'm coining. Green meditation. Get your ass in the grass and meditate. And believe in everything you just wrote in your journal. Okay? And the last bit of advice I'd give you in the theme of green is obviously St. Patrick's Day is often about community, right? So we talked about I'm probably going to go out, find an event, find a restaurant. I want to go mingle with the people on the day that is themed where I feel like I belong, you know? So get out, find something, look on Facebook, look on Instagram, ask your friends and find something that's going on and just put on a green shirt and get out there. Like just do it. It's so fun. Okay, so networking and support play a significant role in your journey, towards becoming the best version of yourself. And it's just true. Just being around other people, other souls, it feels, as somebody who's really extroverted, as somebody who's really, really introverted, and you would never guess by this podcast because I'll talk your ear off here and then that's it. And I need to go crawl in a hole until the next podcast episode recording. That's basically how I go. But anyway, as somebody who's really introverted, there is something that really does fill me up when I am doing something themed and it doesn't feel as straining. I don't know why, but maybe that's why I love themed things so much. It just it doesn't feel as like I need to try as hard. I could just show up in a themed shirt and I'm like high-fiving people, you know? Although I don't really love physical touch with strangers, but you know, a fist bump, that works. I like that. But yeah, I think that's it, you guys. I think that's all I have for you in this theme. Let me know if you like this and if I should make this a thing. If you like a monthly kind of how to embrace the theme of the month, and help you give ideas for themes of the month, because some holiday or some months don't have holidays, whatever. We can do it together. So let me know if you like this. This was really fun for me. This is one of my very, very niche things that's a big part of my personality that I don't really share with anybody until now. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you liked it, share it with a friend. I love you guys. So until next time, keep growing, stay well, and may the luck of the Irish be with you. Bye, guys.